Michel de Nostredame, better known as Nostradamus, was born in 1503 in France. He was an astrologer, physician, and writer, most famous for his prophecies. But did he truly predict the future, or was it just coincidence? In 1555, Nostradamus published his famous book Les Prophéties, or the Prophecies. This book contains over 900 prophecies written in the form of quatrains, four-line poems full of symbolism. These prophecies are divided into several centuries, each containing 100 quatrains. However, it's the writing style, with its cryptic symbolism, that makes Nostradamus' predictions open to interpretation. Each quatrain in Nostradamus' prophecies is written in an ambiguous manner, leaving them open to various interpretations. The words used are often very general, allowing people to interpret them in connection with different events that happened in the future. Some even say that his prophecies are like puzzles, designed to be connected to many different future events. One of the most famous prophecies is believed to have predicted the tragedy of September 11, 2001, in one quatrain. Nostradamus wrote about a great fire falling from the sky. Many people believe this refers to the planes crashing into the Twin Towers in New York, causing massive fires. But could this really be a prediction, or just a coincidence? Nostradamus is also said to have predicted other major events, such as the French Revolution. In one of his quatrains, he speaks of the fall of the king and people rising up with weapons. Some believe this refers to the downfall of King Louis XVI and his execution by guillotine. But again, could this be a true prophecy, or is it merely a general statement? Not only political upheavals, but Nostradamus also allegedly predicted World War II. One of his prophecies mentions the rise of a leader from the East, which many associate with Adolf Hitler. There's also a quatrain referencing mass destruction in Europe, which many believe alludes to the devastation caused by the war. However, despite many believing that Nostradamus' prophecies are accurate, many remain skeptical. Historians and scientists argue that these predictions are too vague and not specific enough to be considered strong evidence. Most of Nostradamus' prophecies were written in a way that's so general that they could be interpreted in numerous ways, depending on the context. As an astrologer, Nostradamus paid close attention to the movement of planets and stars in making his predictions. Astrology is the study of celestial bodies and their influence on life on Earth. Nostradamus used this knowledge to predict major events by correlating the movements of planets with potential earthly occurrences. One reason why Nostradamus' prophecies are often considered accurate is that they can be interpreted in many ways. For example, his prophecy about a great leader rising from the East could refer to many different leaders throughout history, from Napoleon to Hitler. This vagueness makes his prophecies open to various interpretations and connections to different events. Some researchers argue that Nostradamus simply used historical knowledge and keen observation of the world around him to predict future events. However, there is no solid evidence to support the claim that he could accurately foresee the future. Many believe he was more of a strategist, using knowledge of the past to anticipate possible future outcomes. Nostradamus' prophecies have lasted for centuries, and while many consider them to be true predictions, we have to ask, did he really predict the future, or was he just relying on patterns from the past that tend to repeat? Nostradamus may not have predicted everything with precision, but his prophecies have become a part of our cultural mythology. Did Nostradamus truly predict the future, or are we just interpreting his prophecies based on events that have already happened? The answer to that question may always remain a mystery. But one thing is certain, Nostradamus' prophecies will continue to captivate our curiosity and spark debate for generations to come.